Welcome back to Asinine Radio, a weekly podcast where we talk about music, and, well, that's pretty much it. So, let's go! Hey! Look at me when you hey. Hey!
This is Asinine Radio. This is the weekly music podcast where every week we get into a different artist, different band. We listen to all of their records. We rank them from worst to best. We also give our biggest banger from each of them with no stinkers at all, especially with this band.
Hold on there, dude.
This week is a little bit different because Jeff and I are actually in the same room together. We're sitting, I'd say, maybe 5-6 feet apart from each other, and
who gives a fuck how far away we're sitting? Like,
it's just weird. It's just weird.
Are you giving
it's
facts
weird
that,
to
like,
pod.
Nobody cares.
It's weird to pod this close together. It's very, very strange. Well, while you're listening, go to Spotify, Apple Podcasts, give us 5 stars and 5 stars only. All the social media is at Asinine Radio. We have a Discord server. If you want to join that, let us know. We'll send you the link. And we have a phone number. You can call us, leave us a voicemail, send us a text. The phone number is 503-893-5307. So get into that. And without further ado, let's jump right into this, Jeff. Do we have... Oh, we're going to start with the 6 Degrees of Tom DeLonge if we have one, which is very easy. But do you have any?
Oh, hold on there, dude.
Well,
no.
I don't either, so let's just skip it.
I barely even got through the time.
We potted like 2 days ago.
Yeah, come on.
We just did the Nightmare Before Christmas one.
Oh, are you joking my ass right now?
So yeah, like I said, we're going to be ranking these records. Oh, we're actually going to be ranking AFI's records. All 11 of their records from worst to best. And like I said, we're also going to give our biggest banger from each of them. So let's jump right into it. What do you have, Jeff, for the worst AFI record? Go.
See, it's AFI's AFI.
AFI's The Blood album.
AFI's AFI. The 10th album, 2017. This album is essentially just one long, really shitty ballad. I hated it.
So you have no banger.
This is the only album that I hated.
Really? You really hated it?
Hated this.
Wow.
Hated it.
There are some bad songs on here, like Snowcats, Aurelia. That's a bad one.
The fact that you even fucking know the names of some of these songs bothers me. Like, that just means you've listened to them more than one time.
I have it on vinyl.
That's so irritating.
I have this record on vinyl.
Probably have 2 copies of all. You probably have 2 copies of all their worst albums, which makes sense. So okay.
They have no bad albums. So.
Well, they have a lot of bad albums.
So that's your number 11 is AFI The Blood album.
Yeah, it's terrible. It was awful.
That's also my number 11.
Good, because
it is their worst.
It's fucking terrible.
I really thought I liked this one more, but going through this, there's a lot of forgettable stuff. Like I said, the songs Aurelia, Snowcats, not good. There is a really good song on here called Still a Stranger. That one's really good. Overall, it's a good album, but I don't revisit it that often.
So do you have a bootleg of it, or is it a legit copy?
It's a legit copy. It's red. It's like a dark red. Looks like blood.
You're never gonna sell it.
Yeah, why would I? I like the
you
record.
Just said you're not gonna revisit it. You don't even.
No, I
like
said I'm
it.
not gonna revisit it that often.
Why would you keep it?
Because I like it.
Oh, you're the worst. Here we go.
Sorry.
Here we go.
So what do you got for number 10? What's the 10th worst AFI record?
This is the one that you want to buy because for some reason you like buying bad albums. But that's Crash Love, their 8th album, 2009. I didn't really like this one.
But why though?
I think it just dragged. It dragged on for a very long time. Very pop focused and stupid melodies. And Davey kept doing that high pitched thing. And that's it's annoying, man. Like, it was cool, it was cute when he first threw it out there and sing this RO. But by this time I'm just like, come on, man, we're done. We're done with that.
He does it a lot on Crash Love.
Don't want to do it. And what the hell is up with the song Darling, I Want to Destroy You?
Oh, Darlene? Yeah.
Dude, I don't know. That one just didn't sound like AFI at all in any way.
It's like a ballad.
Very bizarre.
It's a ballad song.
Still stupid, but I don't know.
You really would not buy this record. If it was like $20.
Nope.
If they repressed it and it was $20.
Nope.
Well, I don't know about that, dude.
Even if I saw it for $5, I wouldn't buy this record.
Would you buy it and then just throw it away?
Yeah. If I was with you, I would buy it, yes, and throw it away. Snap it.
Snap
it. You see my hands.
I would come here and I would snap one of your Weezer
Now you can see all
records.
the things that we do with our hands. Like when I say, I'm doing this, I'm explaining what I'm doing with my hands. You can actually see them.
I can actually see it, yeah. It's a little weird. It's
Mm-hmm.
a little weird. All right, so my number 10 is Burials.
Okay.
Their 9th record from 2013. This one, it has... I mean, all the songs on here are good. There are a couple. It's a much slower record. This is probably outside of Blood. This is probably their slowest record. There are also some big bangers on here. 17 Crimes, I Hope You Suffer, Deep Slow Panic. Deep Slow Panic and 17 Crimes are my favorite songs. I know you love Heart Stops. I don't understand that. But no, Burials, it's a solid record. I have a lot of good nostalgia with this one when it came out. Pretty boring cover. I mean, it's just like an eclipse. And it's just, God, I feel like
Dude,
this.
Crash Love's boring. Blood Album's boring. Bodies is boring.
Cover-wise,
terrible covers.
Cover-wise, yeah. The last like 10 years have been pretty bad.
Awful.
For their covers. But yeah, Burials is good. And my banger is a Deep Slow Panic. Solid song. It's I don't know. This whole record is just very more gothic and just slow. Just slow.
Oh.
So what do you got for number 9?
I just don't care about these albums at all.
But you haven't said Bodies yet.
Burials, their 9th. My 9th
oh my God, Bodies
is their 9th.
Bodies is already this high.
Bodies is already this high. Don't get your hopes up too much.
Well, it's probably like your number 2 now.
It's just hard to get behind stuff like this. It's not that great. There's some cool parts that were a little more bass heavy than the 2 that came after this one.
Oh, you're talking about Burials.
Yeah, Burials. Okay. Burials in the sky. I don't know, man. I thought those were very, very weak vocals from Davey overall in this one.
Yeah.
But, dude, Heart Stops. Heart Stops. I don't know what it is. Heart Stops is a fucking phenomenal song.
That's what I was going to ask you. Like, why do you you don't even know why you like it?
I don't even know why I like it. Honestly, I think it's top tier AFI. Like, if you just, it's the best thing AFI's done outside of just being like punk AFI. It's good. It's fucking good, man. It is good. I love Davey's voice in that one so much.
All of Bodies is better than, or most of Bodies
take it easy.
is better than Heart Stops.
Slow down. Hey,
you probably love Bodies now. After all the shit, all the shit talking, you probably love it now. I can't wait.
I don't know about that, dude.
All right, so Heart Stops is your favorite from Burials.
Yeah, by far.
So my number 9 is Bodies. It is Bodies. I really like this record.
What have you not? Oh, Crash Love. Oh.
So I really like Bodies a lot. This is their latest record from 2021. I actually listened to it on the way out here today, out to Arizona. I don't know why. I just felt like listening to it. It's a good.
You bought 2 copies of it.
Solid. I'm still trying to sell one. If anybody wants one at a discounted price, I'll sell it to you.
Take it for free.
Well, that's wrong. No, this is like really good 80s, gothic 80s music, which, 80s music I don't really like, but this is really good. Bodies is solid. It's super catchy. A lot of the songs are super, super catchy, and
I don't know what fucking album you're listening to, but none of that was true for this album.
You ranked it higher than Burials.
Because Burials is shit. Burials
Except
is
for
lucky.
Heart Stops.
Yeah, Burials would have been below Crash Love had it not been for Heart Stops. Oh, that's a banger.
But Bodies is a really, really solid record. And I've actually been going back to it a lot, I say like within the last 6 months or so.
Oh.
It's really good. So, what do you got for number 8? 8th worst AFI record.
That is our album of the week. Nah, I'm just kidding. That's stupid. Never. Bodies. Bodies number 8. Bodies. Body count. Honestly, this one started off really solid. I was like, wow, that's pretty fucking good, actually. Good, like you said, good, like 80s new wave goth vibage. Some cool, like squirrely bass lines.
There's some good bass stuff on this
But
record.
Davey's voice sounds lazy.
It does.
He sounds fucking lazy.
But he sounded lazy on Burials and Blood.
That's why they're all bad. That's why they're all shit.
Bodies actually has more energy than those last 2 records.
But the second half of Bodies, man, dude, that was tough to get through. It was very boring, very uneventful. And there's some absolute stinkers on this album. Some of the worst songs they've ever done.
Oh, I forgot to get my banger, but I'm wondering if one of the stinkers is
Back from the Flesh.
That's not
fucking
that's not my
ballad
biggest banger.
stinker. Tied to a Tree.
That's the last song, right?
This is like like they tried to mash up some December Underground sounds with like this 80s thing they were trying to do, and it was obnoxious and bad.
Yeah, the last song is a little rough.
Those are certified absolute stinkers.
Those are your only stinkers?
I mean, I'll go. I think the last half of the album is absolute trash.
Begging for Trouble is the best song on here. Yeah. The chorus in that is so fucking catchy. I love it.
Looking Tragic, that was my favorite one though.
Everyone's looking tragic. It
had a good.
It kind of has that Heart Stops vibe to it too.
Yeah, kind of bouncy and fun. It's cute.
Looking Tragic is good. But the opener, Twisted Tongues, that's a solid opener.
I think the first half of the album was solid. I think it kind of came out and perfected the sound that they had started doing on Sing the Sorrow. And it's like, okay, well, I get it. Like you guys are full in on this sound. But it's just dumb. I don't care. It's stupid. It's dumb. Like, why am I listening to this? It's just not good. It's not good.
It's not good.
It's not.
It's not good.
It's not.
All right, my number 8 then is December Underground.
Wow.
7th record
Crash Love is better than December Underground in your fucking mind.
Yes, December Underground.
Fucking unreal.
Is my number 8.
Unreal.
From 2006. This is this is easily their most experimental record. It has all the crazy electronic stuff. It has the new wave stuff that they were starting to dabble with. Electronic, kind of like heavier screaming. This record is all over the place, and I love it for that. I love how much they experimented, and it produced a lot of really solid songs. One okay song, that being Miss Murder, but otherwise the album's fucking solid.
There's a certifiable stinker on this album too.
What is it?
I'll get there. What's your favorite song?
Oh, my favorite song is 37 Millimeter.
Oh,
that's a top 5 AFI song.
Okay,
right there.
oh my god.
37 Millimeter is.
It's a good song.
It's a great song.
It's a good song.
I think it's probably the most electronic song we've ever done.
Top 5 AFI
Top 5
though?
AFI for me.
That's, okay.
37 Millimeter, man.
Right.
That is a solid fucking track.
We say things.
Also, the image of this band at the time was the worst they ever looked.
Yeah.
Do you remember like where they were wearing all white? Davey had that like swoop thing.
That's because Davey was ugly as fuck in this era of the band. He was so ugly.
It's terrible.
God,
and then Jade
ugly.
too the guitarist had like that blonde patch in his hair, and it was super long, kind of like Davey's, and it was like spiked in the back like a Karen, like Ronald's hair back in the day.
So like the front part swoop down, back part spike.
Yeah.
Like a Karen haircut, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, December Underground, my number 8. What do you got for number 7?
December Underground.
Okay.
I have December Underground. I enjoyed this one more this time around than I think I ever have since its release. There's some like you said, there's some really, really amazing electronic stuff. They really went hard on just kind of being peculiar and throwing electronic noise into music and seeing what happens, but still keeping it kind of like goth, but not like Manson goth, like Hot Topic goth. Because we'll throw around goth probably a lot this episode. Not Manson goth. Hot Topic circa like 2006 goth.
Yeah.
Or that's exactly when this came out too.
No, I would say more 2003, 2004 goth. Because Sing the Sorrow was like the epitome of AFI goth.
Just goth for people that didn't want to get into like real goth.
Exactly. But like you said, we'll get more into that when we get into Sing the Sorrow.
But this one's solid. There's honestly a little bit of something for everybody. Any kind of like generational AFI fan, whether you like from beginning to end, even up until Bodies, there's something on this album for you. You will like something on this album.
Agreed.
But goddamn, Love Like Winter.
Woo. You don't like that song?
Oh man, that is a bad song.
I love that song.
That is awful.
I love Love Like Winter.
Like it took me 2 times because every time you just when I hear that, pass, skip.
It starts with the heels clicking, the click, click, click. Oh man,
God, I can't even get that high. It's so annoying.
Love Like
so
Winter
obnoxious.
is a top 5 on the record.
That's crazy.
It's a top 5 on December Underground.
That's a bottom 5 AFI song. That's one of the worst songs we've ever done. One of the worst songs we've ever done.
That is really
not the
stupid.
worst. One of the worst.
That is really stupid. What could you say? What the worst AFI song is?
Fuck it, I'll say Love Like Winter. I don't care. I don't give a shit.
I don't think you listen to any AFI.
I don't
this
fucking
week.
care. Miss Murder's better than Love Like Winter.
That's stupid. And that stupid bridge where he screams. It's so out of place.
Oh, hell, no.
It's good.
Right.
My number 7 is the album of the week, Sing the Sorrow.
Dude, how is Crash Love so high? That's so stupid.
Let's move on.
So stupid.
What do you got for number 6?
What are you doing? Did you listen to any of these fucking albums?
I did, yeah.
Did you listen to Crash Love?
I did. I listened to it today on the way to.
The reason why it's so high is because you don't have it on the vinyls. So you have this weird fucking thing in your head, like, I must have it, Mr. Burns style with your fingers. I must have it, and it's because it's so good. God damn, that one's trash.
So what do you got for number
Your
6?
opinions
Or for number
your opinions
6,
are trash. That's what's happening. Number 6 is the album of the week, Sing the Sorrow.
Okay, so you're bitching for no reason. That's fine.
No, bitching is fucking
That's
Crash
fun.
Love is so high. That's stupid.
That's fun.
Crash Love is not better than Sing the Sorrow. It's not.
It's not.
It's not.
It's not. Well,
I swear
buckle
to
up,
God.
buddy.
Fucking next word out of your mouth better be Crash Love is my
Buckle
number
up,
6.
buddy. My number 6 is Black Sails in the Sunset.
That's stupid.
I swear to God,
That's
it's my number
stupid.
6.
That's stupid.
Their fourth album from
we're
1999.
done.
I'll show you my notes.
No, we're done. I'm gonna turn this off. I don't want to do this anymore. Are you serious?
I'm dead fucking serious.
This
Yeah.
is, what are you? That's
I'm not
stupid.
joking your ass.
That's so stupid.
I'm not joking your ass.
What are you talking about? Oh, cruising for a bruising, baby.
Black Sails. This is I mean, I love this record to death. I know every song front to back. I mean, I've listened to this hundreds of times. I really, really love Black Sails. It's such a transition for the band, obviously, because it's pretty much two brand new members. Even though Hunter was on the last record, he really wasn't involved. But yeah, Jade's in the band. He's a completely different songwriter from Mark and Jeff. So I don't know, man. I really like the record, but I don't like the direction that they started. I just don't. But there's some really solid melodies on this record. Some cool little guitar parts, like on No Poetic Device. Great. Malleus Maleficarum. Crazy fucking song. They had never written a song like that prior to this. The Prayer Position. Amazing song. God Called In Sick Today. Never made a song like that up to this point. But yeah, Black Sails in the Sunset. My banger is The Prayer Position, by the way. But yeah, Black Sails. Love this record. Love the artwork.
I just don't
love everything
understand
about it. So that's my number
why
6.
you are the way that
What do you got for number 5?
When there's no fucking way. Maybe I don't know, dude. You're just ridiculous. You fell down, bumped your head today. Head injury. Answer that and stay fashionable. That's my number 5.
That's so low. How does that even happen?
That's an appropriate spot for it, I think. Yeah.
Number 5?
Yeah.
You're such an idiot.
This is the top 5 are just, they're all fucking solid. Even Sing the Sorrow is pretty damn solid. Not perfect. No, not like that.
Well, I don't know about that, dude.
Oh.
Whoa.
But dude, Answer That's fucking fantastic. Great punk songs, just straightforward, fast, fun. Sometimes melodic, mostly just like fun and punky. And I think that's where it kind of gets me, focusing more on being East Bay punkers rather than just kind of like doing their own thing and writing just good, strong melodies, because they can write good fucking strong punk melodies.
Yeah, they can.
We're not quite seeing it here. High School Football Hero, dude, super fun.
Wanna be a
Don't Make Me
hero.
Ill, super fun. Both songs insanely catchy for being just kind of throwaway punk songs.
I wouldn't say throwaway.
They're
not throwaway.
They're kind of throwaway punk songs.
They're not. That's wrong.
I mean, Crash Love is a throwaway album. Body's a throwaway album. Those are throwaway punk songs.
I can't believe you ranked Answer That so low. That's unbelievable.
It's a good album. No, I really love this album. It's one of my favorite albums, but I'm ranking number 5. It fucking says that all the time. Stupid asshole. Black Sails in the Sunset, number 15.
I made that noise. Yes, I did. All right, so my number, what are we on? My number 5 is Very Proud of Ya.
Dude, you're so stupid.
Second album out in 1996.
So stupid.
I love this record. This is the last one with Jeff Kresge on bass and as main songwriter.
Why do
He
you
also
do
did the
these
artwork
things?
for this record. I mean, this record's 22 songs, something like that. It's an egregious amount of songs. And, I mean, they redid a couple songs from Answer That. It's just, it's not filler. Like we've talked about this before because we even did Very Proud of You on the pod once. It's not filler, but it's just it's just too many songs, way too many songs. The production, the sound of the record sounds kind of cheap. It doesn't sound cool and raw like Answer That, and it doesn't sound as crazy crunchy as Shut Your Mouth. I really like Very Proud of You. I mean, I see what you mean where they kind of nailed it with the melodies on this record, but everything else,
Put your fucking hand down.
detracts from that.
Why is Crash Love so high? That's so
But
dumb.
my biggest banger off of Very Proud of You is File 13. That's a top 10. File 13 is a top 10 AFI. Top 10 AFI for sure.
Crash Love is just unbelievable. That's all I think about. That's all I can think about.
That's all I think about.
It's just stupid. It's so dumb.
I knew my rankings were just going to really get
because
under
you're
your
so
skin.
stupid. You're making a mockery of the rank. You're just doing it to be fucking
I'm not.
edgy. Edgelord.
So what do you got for number 4?
Art of Drowning. I don't give a fuck anymore, dude. I don't care. Art of Drowning, their 5th album. This is a great middle ground AFI album. Like when we talk like about Deep Purple being a solid like B team, Grand Funk solid B team. Like this is kind of like, for me, this is kind of B team AFI. It's not quite like as cool as God or as Black Sails. It's not quite as like aggressive as their first three. It's just kind of like in the middle. But then it's also not as vastly different as like Sing the Sorrow. It's got a little bit of everything. It does it all very, very well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I have no faults against it. I think it's a fantastic album.
Yeah, and we did this on the pod a couple years ago.
Yeah.
And we did. I think we did a really good job breaking this one down. Not to pat our own backs, but
Sure.
I'm patting my back right now.
Yeah.
Good job.
Dude, like you hear kind of stuff that hints at what's to become on like Sing the Sorrow. Like even the Days of the Phoenix, it definitely reminds me of something that could have easily been on Sing the Sorrow.
Yeah.
Change it up a little bit. That's a Sing the Sorrow song. And that's cool. Like this is a band that progresses very slowly. No, it's fine. It's a good album.
And sometimes for the best. Sometimes for the worst.
I mean, it's always fun, and I will always listen to AFI, any new album that they come out with.
And then talk shit on it.
But yeah, because it's fucking dumb. I don't care.
So you wouldn't get Bodies now? You
Don't.
don't want to buy my copy?
No.
$20.
No. It's a ripoff.
All right, my number 4. Number 4 is Crash Love.
Oh my god, dude!
Finally,
so
right? Finally, ton of nostalgia for this one. I love how just pop rock. This is straight up pop rock music, and they did it so goddamn well. These songs. I mean, these songs are so goddamn catchy. I understand, Darling, I Want to Destroy You. It's a very cheesy ballady song that doesn't really sound like AFI, but it's still good. It's still a good song. Overall, the record is awesome. My bang, I got a couple bangers. Sacrilege, End Transmission, Veronica Sawyer Smokes. Those 3 songs right there are just flawless pop rock songs. But they're not really pop rock. They're in between pop rock and punk. That's what they are.
Fucking listening to a different album or something.
No,
I don't know.
Crash Live is so goddamn good.
Okay.
It is so goddamn good.
I mean, you like a lot of bad music, so it's understandable.
Well, that's wrong.
I get it.
I don't know where you get these ideas from.
Oh, it's facts.
Well, it's not. But yeah, Crash Love, my number 4, great solid record. I hope that Grace record still has it tomorrow so I can buy it.
I'm gonna buy it before you buy it. Just throw it in the fucking dumpster.
You're gonna do like what you did with Sloan. You're gonna hide it somewhere.
Yeah, that's even better. Yes, that's even better. Both gonna run over to the AFI section.
I really hope Grace still has it because I would love to have this.
I'm sure they still have it. Who would buy this?
Because this is the first time it's ever been bootlegged.
Nobody cares.
No, that's wrong.
Nobody fucking cares.
What do you mean nobody the cheapest copy of the original copy is going for like $400, $500.
Yeah, nobody buys it. It just sits there. I can sell whatever I want for $1 million. Nobody's gonna buy it.
But if you look at how much it's been paid for, I think the median is like $150.
Yeah, it's a ripoff. They're getting fooled. They think it's something good, like you.
Well, it is a good record. So, what do you got for number 3?
Shut Your Mouth and Open Your Eyes.
God, it's so low.
They're 3. There's only top 3 here.
I know, and it's fucking low.
Oh, you're so silly. You're silly boy talk.
No.
I have nothing negative to say about this album. I have nothing negative to say. There's stuff on here that is so fucking catchy. It makes no sense. This band wasn't popular faster. It's silly. The songs get a little darker, a little bit heavier, for like the punk style they were already kind of doing. But I don't know. I like this because it's a great introduction to Black Sails, and I fucking love Black Sails.
Yeah,
and it's a cool goodbye to that earlier era of the band. Because you notice the little bass solos are gone, they're done, they don't.
Oh, like that Jeff Kresge used to?
Yeah, they're not there anymore.
Well, the Art of Drowning has some little bass noodling soloing, but
the faster punk stuff is replaced by heavier punk stuff. So instead of the bass drum thing or bass snare hit, you hear just kind of like the snare doof 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 doof, and then sometimes you'll get the bass doof 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 doof, but it's mostly just like the snare hit. It's not a back and forth constantly between the bass and the snare.
Yeah.
So they're already doing things. They're still keeping in the punk realm because it's a slow progress, but it's still different. It's different.
But I think if they had done it faster, it wouldn't have been as good.
No, it would not have been as good because
needed the slow burn.
They would be redoing what they've already been doing, and that's what I like about the band is they they're doing something different every single album, and it's a slow burn. And it's fucking cool.
Yeah.
And they're one of the few bands I've ever thought of that just it's like you listen to the first album and the last album, and you're like, what the fuck? This is
Not
so
even the same
fast.
band.
How did this happen? But you listen to them in sequence, like, okay, I totally see how this happened.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's cool. But dude, like a single second, PH Low and Let It Be Broke. Are
So
those
good.
that's the best 1, 2, 3 that AFI's ever done.
It is.
It's perfection. Absolute perfection.
Yeah, it's unbeatable.
So good.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of another record.
There's
that has
none.
a 1-2 punch.
There's none.
Yeah, maybe
Maybe on
not.
Crash Love.
Maybe not.
Maybe on Bodies.
Bodies.
Body count.
Sorry, my number 3 is The Art of Drowning. This is their 5th record from 2000. This one, like you said, it's kind of a transitional record between Black Sails and Sing the Sorrow. There's elements from both of those records in this one. I think this is truly the forgotten AFI record. Nobody ever talks about The Art of Drowning outside of
It's true.
Days of the Phoenix. I mean, but that's like a mid-tier song on this record. It's an amazing song, but it's really mid-tier. And there are just some absolute fucking bangers. They do the best of the speed stuff, you just the fast tempos mixed with the goth elements mixed with the emo stuff, the screaming, the Misfits side of it. It's truly an amazing record. The Art of Drowning is really, really good. My biggest banger is Catch a Hot One or the Nephilim. Catch a Hot One's a solid song. That's one with the little bass stuff, the little bass solos from Hunter. Great stuff right there. Nothing too intricate with the bass solo, but it's there. It's cool. And Hunter's also a really underrated bass player. I mean, I prefer Jeff more, but he's still a good bass player. If you ever watch like his playthroughs of what he's actually playing, it's pretty crazy how intricate some of his parts are.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
Bass players.
Who needs them, right? Who needs them?
I didn't say it. You said it.
Well, you thinking it. I know.
I was just thinking it.
I know. All right, so what's your number 2? We're almost done.
Their second album. Very proud of you. Even though you fucking apparently think this is a hot piece of shit. There's not a ton of differences between this and Answer That. Besides like the little nuances that you mentioned, I feel this one is more focused on melodies, and it just I don't know. It still kept the fast, aggressive things from Answer That. But, I don't know, like, why not just throw melodies in there? You guys can write the cool melodies. Just do it in there. Who cares? Fucking punkers always so scared of melody. Dumb.
Punkers are dumb.
Punkers are dumb.
They're dumb.
And this is like my first AFI record. It was my first AFI record. So it does hold nostalgia. And yeah, there's a lot of fucking songs.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, every 2 songs you get through and you're like, okay, that was I don't remember exactly what's happening with those 2. You get like a banger.
Mm-hmm.
Like boom, holy fuck, yeah. Like straight up to the end of it, you get a banger. So that's cool. I don't know, man. I like it a lot. Cruise Control, that was the most significant one for me this week.
That's a good one.
While working at the record store, that song was playing, and this dude was pretty into it and laughing, and because it's so stupid and so silly. Because like it's one of those songs that you at first you kind of feel weird about playing because in public because there's a lot of cussing in it.
Yeah.
But it's just so dumb.
Fuck you. And then he has that distorted vocals. I have no idea what he says.
That's what he sounds like.
I have
oh
no
my
idea what
God.
he says though.
But the guy that was laughing was the guy that went to Esperanza.
Oh no shit.
Yeah, this is when. Because he was laughing. I was like, oh, you like AFI? He's like, yeah, I grew up in this era. I was like, oh, and then that's when I got his phone number. It's like, where are you from? Like, oh, you're Belinda. And then I just started laughing. Who the fuck is from Your Belinda?
Besides you out here. You're the only one from... You and this guy are the only people from Your Belinda out here.
Your Belinda.
That's pretty crazy, too. He graduated only a year after us from our high school.
Yeah.
I wish you would have got his name or remembered his name at least.
Yeah.
I might have known him. I might know him.
Yeah. I mean, we went to the same high school, but that's fine.
Yeah, but you don't remember anything or anybody.
I remember the alma mater.
That's the only thing you remember.
Booyah. Got him.
The only thing you remember.
Got him.
All right, so that's your number 2 is Very Proud of You.
Uh-huh.
My number 2 is Answer That and Stay Fashionable.
Okay.
First record from 95.
Okay.
I love how kind of raw sounding this is. Jeff Kresge's bass playing is top notch. He has some amazing bass lines. It's turned up way high in the mix. I love it. I love this record front to back. It's just like a punch in the face all the way through. It never slows down. It's not like hardcore punk. It's just fun punk. But they're trying to be hardcore,
Funk.
like Davey, stupid. Davey tries really hard to be tough at this time, but he just never comes off as tough because of his voice is so high, and he doesn't have that aggression like he wants, like from Danzig or Henry Rollins or something like that. But Answer That, great songs, great album. Kresge did a killer job writing these songs and playing on it. So that's my number 2. Answer That and Stay Fashionable. So what do you got for number 1?
So your number 1 is Crash Love. That's fine.
It is.
Number 1, Black Sails, baby. Why do you hate this album?
I love this record.
You ranked this like dead last. That's fine.
I love this record.
Black Sails, their 4th album. This is my favorite. It's just so dark. It's so somber. It's so heavy. It's just like macabre punk thing that's perfect in so many ways. From the opening of "Two are bleeding,
we are one,"
all the way to like God Called in Sick. We just hear so many layers of Davey's voice. He does everything that he ever does after this on this record, except for the O's. There's no oh.
That's true.
None of those. That's fine though. We don't really need those. But then we have like some really cool like heavy bass line stuff that we haven't heard since Jeff was in the band. There's some really like aggressive pounding away like on the bass and the drums. It's fucking boss. This album is absolutely fantastic.
It is. I love this record.
And you don't. You
love
said
it
this
to
was
death.
you ranked this lower than Crash Love.
I did. I ranked
That's
this number
stupid.
6. I ranked this 6 and I ranked Crash Love 4.
Oh.
Got that right.
That's like when we do Blink again, you'll probably rank 9 above like fucking Neighborhoods is what you're doing right now. That's what you're doing.
Only one album is better than Neighborhoods, and that's the truth.
I mean, there's like by Blink.
Yeah, by Blink. Yeah,
I can think of 4 offhand that are better than Neighborhoods. 5.
You
Let's get another one.
That's just stupid.
We're doing EPs. 6.
You would say Dogs is better than...
No, I wouldn't say that.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Because if you just take like percentage-wise of Dogs, there's a higher percentage of bad songs on Dogs than there is a higher percentage of bad songs on Neighborhoods.
True.
But...
well, I mean, there's no bad songs on either of them.
Well, that's not true. Boxing Day is a bad song. It's a bad song.
Boxing Day is not.
It is a bad
Pretty Little Girls is a worse song than Boxing Day.
No, it's not. Pretty Little Girls is just dumb. Boxing is a bad song.
No.
It's dumb.
No, that's just...
No, I'm telling you, it's not like a discussion. It's not an argument. I'm telling you it's a bad song. So you nod your head, you say yes, okay, then we move on.
Well, I will not do that. I will not do that.
Okay, you're wrong.
All right, my number 1, my favorite AFI record is Shut Your Mouth and Open Your Eyes, which we did last year, I think it was, on the pod. We broke it down. This is their, I would have to say this is their heaviest record, rawest sounding record. This is another record that doesn't sound like anything they've ever done. Really, like this is a truly standout record. The artwork is my favorite artwork they've ever done. I mean, the stories behind this, the few stories around the making of this record, I feel are really interesting, which we dive into on that episode. So go check it out. But yeah, Shut Your Mouth is probably the most transitional record because, they had switched out a bunch of band members. A lot of things were brand new. New songwriters on this record because Mark never really wrote music on the first 2 records. But he did a lot of the writing on this one, and this is a really fucking great record, man. My favorite song is A Single Second with Nick 13 doing those harms, doing that chorus and everything. So good. So Shut Your Mouth and Open Your Eyes is the best AFI record.
Okay,
without a fucking doubt.
That's something. People,
and it's the truth.
I've heard people say that, so that's
I've heard people say that. Yeah, that's
fine. I wonder if like just going back to like the Art of Drowning being a forgotten album. Do you think like Hey Boy Light? Do you think that the All Hallows EP had anything to do with that? People were just like, "Holy fuck, that was really good," and then kind of forgot about the Art of Drowning.
I think so, because Totally Immortal was a relative hit for them at the time. But then so was Days of the Phoenix. That was actually played on K-Rock.
Yeah.
But it was really just that song. But the album as a whole, it's not remembered like All Hallows is. And the artwork is just as as All Hallows.
It's like the same fucking thing.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
I
don't remember. Is it the same artist?
It has to be the same artist.
I don't remember.
Pull him up, dude. You're right now. Oh, I moved him over there.
I'm not going to.
Oh, I have fucking 45 inches from my arm. Yeah.
God damn. All right. Well, that's all we got for the rankings. Stay tuned for the main episode because we are getting into AFI's album, Sing the Sorrow. And you know what to do. Give us 5 stars on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. And that's it. That's all.